Alright, smaller equipment. So, rubber spatulas. You get the high heat ones that have the red handles, and this is just a rubber spatula for in baking. It does not get used with anything of this heat. High heat spoons, typically they're red, but sometimes you see the other ones. You have metal spoons, solid, perforated, and slotted. Then we have a variety of sauce spoons, or just spoons that are a little smaller to use at the station. Smaller items, smaller to sauce spoons, larger than a perforated. Microplane, maybe for zesting some type of citrus or ginger or cheese or something along those lines. Short offset spatula, long offset spatula, long offset perforated spatula. High heat fish spatula does not just have to be used on fish, can be used on other things too. Obviously, if you're using some type of non-stick pan, you'd want that, maybe for cooking eggs. And then just a regular fish spatula. Similar, you have palette knife, so small palette knife, large palette knife, small offset palette knife, and then large offset palette knife. A cake tester, not just for testing cakes, but also testing the firmness maybe of vegetables by using it to pierce, potatoes or broccoli stems, something along those lines. Variety of different peelers. Insta-read thermometer that need to be calibrated before they're used. Typically they're calibrated in the kitchen at least once a week. Tongs, sometimes in the kitchen things, you're moving something and it's too small to be used, so you have the kitchen tweezers. You're trying to turn asparagus or single green beans, something like that. Whisks, you have the large one, the balloon ones that kind of open up for incorporating air. Smaller ones for whisking things, but also making roux and flours, things like that, break up. Variety of different dishers. If you want to level it off, have an exact amount. The smallest one is a 100. The largest one we have is a 4, and that's how many scoops you get. And there's all kinds of sizes in between those two. How many scoops you get out of a quart. So if you took 32 divided by the number, that'd be the ounce size and volume. A variety of different mixing bowls, either small, the medium, the really, really big, large one, the scone bowl. Typically just used in baking, but if you need it at the career center, it's only in the baking kitchen. Ladles, all the ladles. If you say go get a ladle, typically the chef's going to say a certain size. We have everything from 1 ounce to 8 ounce, but on the end you can see it says 2 ounce there, 4 ounce there. There's a few that more than what are here. Box grater, several different sides. Put it in a bowl, grate your cheese, that way it's not just grating on the counter. And then a high temp baking sheet, or Silpat was the original company that made it. The ones that we have fit on half pans. We do have some full pan ones, but if you're baking something rather than using parchment paper or something that's going to be really sticky, won't stick to that.